Traders, hello. It's still morning for most people that do watch this, and I looked at the analytics, and there's a lot of people from around the world. So, well, not a lot, but anyway, look, I'm up early tomorrow. It's actually nearly 10 o'clock here in Perth, but I just want to make a video when it's fresh in my mind, when I'm feeling the sting. This is still a demo account, but I'm really trying to, treat this like real money. So, I wasn't really being reckless here. I'm developing a strategy. But I got I got pretty slammed hard here. So I got in at 415 on KOOL, and I ended up it shot up to nearly, what was the high here on this candle so far, to 424. So I saw it at 420, got greedy, and then it came to about, went back down again, and then came up again to about 418. Missed executing it, and it fell, and I ended up I was amateur in my execution, and I'll show you how it ended up going down. Log, let's see if I can see how it got filled. Yeah, so okay, so I got filled at 381. So I think last week with ZN was just a little bit of luck, and now it's you win some, you lose some. So I'm down. This would be down a little bit, so maybe 100 and nearly $200 Australian. So it's not ideal, but I just really want to highlight that. And Tim's commentary through the whole thing was extremely helpful as well. So I was in the chat room properly because I've been eyeing off ZN. It's a little silly because there's no shares to short. So I was like, you know what, Scott, we're going to expand my horizons. I've been watching the Tim Fundamentals Part 2 DVD. I worked this morning, so the whole day after work, had a nap, and then I watched a lot of that, and pump and dumps, and I was eyeing off KOOL, and I was also eyeing off. Oh, no, this wasn't pump the LBUI, but that didn't end up sort of transpiring. Sorry, everyone. On a bit of a tangent here, but this was on some positive news. I saw the chatter Michael Good was talking about as well. So this got up. What was the high on this bad boy here? High of 99. Okay, so I was contemplating having an entry in at 90.03. So that's actually shot up pretty nicely too. So this one was a little more erratic and extremely fast moving, and I missed it. And name of the game I'm learning obviously with penny stocks is quick execution. So, and I got a little unlucky. I picked the wrong one. Did I study the characteristics and the nuances of the share? No, I didn't. And I think that's why I deserve this, because you've got to be prepared. I wasn't. I was sort of maybe half an hour, even less, maybe 15 minutes until market open. I was perusing the chat room, and I was looking at what things were moving, what was spiking, what was potentials. I think RETC spiked nicely as well. That's been the pump and dump. Yeah, so that's moved pretty nicely. There was another one. What else was on my radar? ENVV, that sort of didn't move. This is a little more concerning. So what did it get to? 22. So it's moved. Not too much really. So good. Okay, so it's moved a little bit, but yeah. So that I had a potential entry, and I wrote about that in my blog post. So it's amateur hour here. There was just a lot of chatter on KOOL, and yeah. So I think there was some positive news out and everything, which was the catalyst. Yeah, so they're talking about shares shore and merger approval. So it was moving quite nicely pre-market. I got in, but execution's key, and Tim can only write and send things out so quickly that it's just a struggle to actually follow. But I was hoping it'd go a little bit further. I got greedy, and I was also a little bit conservative though in my entry at 415. I was really thinking like 403. I originally typed in, but then I was like, it's scary, So yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. So that's how the KOOL trade, the KOOL trade plan. Sorry guys, panned out. Yeah, so I was monitoring a few stocks. That seemed to have JAGX seems to have sort of gone pretty nice as well. I had a potential entry there, but I'm sort of glad. I'm just playing one stock at a time, until I get a little more proficient, and that's also fallen down. GX is collapsed. So it's very quick morning spikes. So that's, Tim may mention if you've got to adapt to the market environment, that it's quick spikes and then, sales getting controlled. So I had things, in place, but I just didn't. I swear I did hit it at 4:15, but it couldn't execute, and then I was messing around with when to fill it, and it just felt quick. Pardon the background noise, that's my kitty. But guys, I've got work early tomorrow. I just wanted to put this video out when it's fresh in my mind. I'll attach a screenshot as well. I guess it's the nature of the beast. You've got to be quick execution, and the amateurs like myself will get punished if they're not. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and until next time, happy trading and enjoy your weekend. Bye.